ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ KVN ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾರ್ಟಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ RRR ಚಿತ್ರದ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದಂಥ SS ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಇವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಯಂಗ್ ಟೈಗರ್ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ NTR ಸರ್, ತಾರಕ್ ಸರ್, ಹಾರ್ಟಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ನೇಹ ಜೀವಿ ರಾಮ್ ಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೇ ದಿಸ್, ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜಾಗದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. RRR ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
Hello. Okay. Okay, before you ask, just let me say just one or two sentences about Venkat Garu. Thank you, Venkat Garu, for taking care of such a big event. We were continuously busy in going around the country and flying to Dubai and promoting everywhere. And you took the onus on doing the event in Bangalore. Our producer was not so happy. He wanted to do it in the Telugu states, but you took the onus. Thank you for that. It was, I mean, I can feel the excitement. Even though I haven't stepped out of the property, I can feel the excitement, the kind of excitement the fans are having outside. Just can't wait there to go on to the stage and meet them and greet them. But I'm not just talking about the event. The way you took our film, RRR, as your own, and as if it's your own baby. We are really grateful for that, and I look forward for many more fruitful associations in future.
Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of entire Karnataka, I want to thank you and the team for giving us the opportunity to host this biggest pan-India film and first pre-release event. The biggest pre-release event happening in Karnataka. On behalf of entire Karnataka, we want to thank you for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Venkat.
We are open for questions, please. Any questions? One mic. Can someone give one mic over there? Thank you.
Can we have the mic, please? Yes.
Sir, the plans might have changed, but the excitement in the audience has only grown bigger. So there is nothing more to plan. We just need to tell the audience that we are coming on 25th. That's what we are doing now. And like you said, when we planned on Jan 7th, it was a huge publicity blitzkrieg that was going on, but because of the pandemic, we had to stop. And there was the last leg of promotion which was left. So wherever we paused, we restarted again, and we are continuing with the last leg of promotions.
Sir, this is Shilpa, film reporter from BTV News. Sir, real life story, but real life character, but fictional story. So ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತಾ? ಯಾವ ಥರ ಸರ್?
I don't know. If you consider the kind of film that we are making, the large canvas film that we are making, we do expect a bit of controversy to prop up, but I'm very sure once the people see the film, the way the heroes have been portrayed, I am very sure that will be they will be very happy. Now, actually, we were supposed to release on 17th. We were supposed to release the film on 17th, but the moment we came to know that Punit sir's film was coming on 17th, we immediately had no second thought and immediately postponed the film by a week. I think the hearts of Kannada people are so big, they can accommodate all the heroes even if they come in a short gap of 1 week. I don't think so, but Venkat sir can answer to that. We have taken the ground reality check, and after consulting with Venkat sir of what's the ground reality, because I can't say what is the theatre's equation and everything. After checking it with Venkat sir, we went ahead and announced the date.
We have taken utmost care that both given the cinema theaters ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಯೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗದಿದ್ರೆ ಥರ RRR ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಜೇಮ್ಸು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದು ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೂ ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವರಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಅಭಿಮಾನ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್,
in the mic, please.
ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಸ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
ಸರ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್, ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್.
Yes, please.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್.
Okay, please.
Okay, ಕೇಶವಮೂರ್ತಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪ್ರಭಾ. ಸೊ ಕೋಮರಂ ಭೀಮು ಅಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂರು ಸೀತಾರಾಮರಾಜು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ರಾಯಲಸೀಮಾ ಅಂಡ್ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ,
ಆಂಧ್ರ ಅಂಡ್ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ, ಎಸ್,
ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅಂತ, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ಎರಡು ರೀಜನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ?
Thank you for asking the question, sir. Actually, when we make movies, we don't make a movie if the character is from one part. We won't make the story for only that part. That is how films work. We need to see whether the story has emotion that can carry over a large part of the audience. Let it be Telugu states, let it be South India, let it be pan India, let it be pan world. It is not about where the characters are known, but it is about how strong the emotions in the story are, how related, how much can the audience relate to the story and the emotions. So that will determine how big the film can be.
Rajmouli sir, sir here. Sir here, sir. Hi sir, Rajmouli sir. Here on your left side.
On my right side.
Oh, sorry. So this is Prashant from All India News. It's an early question. It's a common talk outside, sir. So whichever project.
1 second, can you be silent, please? I am not able to hear. Thank you.
Okay, it's an early question I'm asking. It's a common talk outside. Whichever project Rajmouli sir take up, you won't end up with one. Say, for example, we just kept a suspense in Bahubali at the last part 2. Is there anything like that in this as well, sir? Are you going with any part 2?
No. See, Bahubali, we made 2 parts because the story demanded 2 parts. RRR is one story, and we finished the story with here. We are not extending into the second part.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ಸರ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಮಂಗಲ ಫ್ರಮ್ TV9. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀರೋಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೆರಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಲನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್?
In the films there are many villains, but I want to ask, when I started the film, I made it very clear that these two are the hero and heroine, these two are the hero and villain. So I want to ask them, what do you think, Tarak and Sharan? Do you think you are the hero and he is the villain, or do you think he is the hero and you are the villain?
I think both of us are the heroes and Rajmouli is the villain. We are heroes for sure. He is the villain.
Hello. Sir, I am Razak from Andhra Jyoti here, Bangalore. Sir, multi-starrer trend again is start. Are you planning for next film with multi-starrers?
No, sir. See, See, the way I wanted to do a multi-starrer is because I had a story, I had a thought which would become a great multi-starrer. Not just the thought, okay, let's go and make a multi-starrer now. So my next film, I am because of Corona, I had a little time to work on. So the kind of storyline that's going in my mind, though I haven't fixed it as of yet, it is not a multi-starrer, it's a singles hero film.
ಸರ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ಮೂವಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರು ದುಬೈ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೈದ್ರಾಬಾದ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಪುನೀತ್. He's left a big void for us, but he's given us a lot of films to enjoy. So we should always, I think, celebrate Puneet sir than miss him. So I will also, once I'm done with this, I will watch James and celebrate Puneet sir.
ಸರ್ NTR ಸರ್ಗೆ
ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ NTR ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ RRR ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನನಗೊಂದು ಡೌಟು, ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಡೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಆದರೆ RRR ನೀವು 4 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಡೇಟನ್ನು ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ?
ಅದು ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗೇ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್, ಓಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಅಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೇಟ್ಸ್, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಸರ್? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲೈಫ್. It's a commitment for many years. Until we gave the dates. But Rajmouli gave us a surprise saying that he's going to finish the movie very fast. But I think nature heard that and brought in Corona. And said, no, you stay with him for 4 years.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಲನ್
ಸರ್? ಸಾರಿ,
ಕರೋನಾನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಲನ್?
ಹೌದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ he tackled Corona also, so ಇವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಲನ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಸರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ. ಸತೀಶ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ.
ಸರ್
ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಉಕ್ರೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ RRR. ಸೊ ಸದ್ಯದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಉಕ್ರೇನ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿಮಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ?
Is this question to me or Rajmouli?
Both are.
Sir, I think it's better he answers this. I think Charan should answer this.
Namaskaram. Ukraine, I think it's a surprise for all of us. మేము అనుకుంది ఒకటి, మేము యుక్రెయిన్లో ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసింది ఒకటి. ఇట్ వాజ్ a beautiful country, and in the Eastern European countries, I think Ukrainian people are the warmest people. And one of the first shootings, I think, India Linchi, we shot in Ukraine, and it's very sad what is happening today. My wish that all this subsides very, very soon, and our love and support to them always. They have really made our shoot in Ukraine very, very special.
Hi. Hello sir. Archana from
ఆయన వెంకట్ గారు.
వెంకట్ సార్ will answer
ఆయన
that.
చేతిలో పెట్టిన తర్వాత ఆయన చిక్కబళ్ళాపూర్లో పెట్టమంటే చిక్కబళ్ళాపూర్లో పెడతాం, మైసూర్లో పెట్టమంటే మైసూర్లో పెడతాం, ఎక్కడ పెట్టమంటే అక్కడ పెడతాం.
ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್, ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಕರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಂಧ್ರಗೂ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯಿತು. ದಿಸ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದನ್ನು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರೋದು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ? ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
Hello sir, this is Archana from TV5. This questions to Rajmouli sir. Sir, ಇಬ್ರು ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಅವರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಸೀನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಬ್ರನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ?
Yeah, there are two things, balancing the film for the fans, balancing the films for the general audience, because how much whichever fan following a star has, ultimately it's the general audience who has to come and see. Unless the general audience come and see the film will not become a success. See, the way I balance the film is like having the audience should have an equal empathy towards both the characters. The way we have the plot is written, the audience should have an equal empathy. Not that how many fights this guy has, how many songs that guy have. No, that's not the kind of equation that I have. That will be a very bad filmmaking. And for the fans, I'm pretty sure once they're finished with the introductions of both the heroes, they will be completely flattered, and they will just go with the characters, not with the heroes.
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಸರ್, 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ.
Sir, I never give messages, sir. I just give them entertainment because the audience are... Sir, I'm answering a question. I'm answering a question. The gentleman asked me a question. I'm answering it. Sir, in my films, I don't give messages. I just give them, the audience are paying me their hard-earned money, and they are giving me that money, asking me for something in return. That is what I should give them in return. So I don't give messages, sir. I give them entertainment. That is what I have been doing. That is what I will do.
Okay, sir. One ನಿಮಿಷ.
One second, just a small request. ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಸ್
ಸರ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಶಿವಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಬುಲ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದರ್ಬಾರ್ ಟಿವಿ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಸರ್, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ನ ಕ್ಲೂನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಲವ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸರ್, ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ RRR ಸಾಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನೀವು ಕಿತ್ತೂರು ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ನನಗೊಂದು ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ದೇನೆಂದರೆ ಇದು ಹೈದರಾಬಾದ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಿತ್ತೂರು ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಫೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್, ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
How do I answer that question? See, I am born in Karnataka.
Great, sir.
Okay, yeah. I studied in Andhra Pradesh. I came into the film field in Tamil Nadu, and I settled in Telangana. So for me, from my childhood, I have been roaming around all the states. I don't feel that I belong to one place, to this country. So I never, I love every place. I love every place. Each place has its own culture. It has its own beauty. And I grew up, enjoying every part of every state. So I cannot, even when I'm making a film, I can't say, okay, let's do something for Karnataka, let's do something for Tamil Nadu, let's do something for Orissa. That's not how I think. I think India as a whole, and what I can give to the Indian audience. In that process, whichever things that I can bring in, I bring in. Kittur Rani, I read her story as a child in Amar Chitrakada. So that's a huge inspiration for me. So when I was putting Kittur Rani, I didn't think whether she was Kannadiga or not, because she's a great heroine. She's a great freedom fighter, great figure to be inspired with. So that's why I thought I could pay my respect to her.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್. ಸರ್, ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಜಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಸರ್. ಕೆಳಗೆ
ಎಸ್
ಸರ್, RRR ಚರಣ್ ಸರ್, NTR ಸರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೋಸ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ರೈವಲರಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ?
ಸಾರಿ, ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ
ಹೌದು.
we are 5 days into the film, sir. You are asking me what happens in the film within 5 days. Just wait for 5 days. But whether it is enmity, whether it is friendship, you will be enthralled by their relation. That much I'm very much sure, pretty much sure.
Namaste, sir. I'm Ankita Gowda from Canlish Media. RRRಗೆ ತುಂಬ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಜನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಟೀಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಅದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಬಂತು. ಫೈನಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 3 ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ? ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಫೈನಲಿ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ?
Thank you for the question. I think like all of us went back, somebody who went back to his office, somebody went back to the theater to shoot like us, Venkat sir who started construction maybe after Corona. Same feeling all of us, just getting out of the house, finishing the film again and releasing it. It is a big process that we all went through. It's the Corona, of course, had a huge impact, and also the whole process of RR also was very exciting, and that releasing today was it's a sense of relief. Very, very excited. We all worked really hard, and really waiting for you all to see and appreciate and tell us what you guys felt about.
Sir.
Hi, sir.
One second.
So yeah, as Charan said, we've traveled with this movie far too much. Not to, like, I still can't wait, I'm still sitting down here answering questions. I wish I was answering questions after the release. I wish it released yesterday and we were sitting and talking about the success of RRR with Venkat Garu. So, but having said this, I think, yeah, Corona has really, really, really devastated lives. We are no bigger than them. We are all, it's got all of us onto the same platform. But yeah, when you've seen darkness, your urge for seeing light also increases. So that's how I think our whole team is right now. We want to see that light called movies. It's not only RRR, because our mode of entertainment in our country is movies. We eat, live, breathe, sleep movies. So,
Venkat sir will arrange a success meet for you.
Absolutely, I would love to, because he's a great host. He's got this immense passion towards film, and I really don't think that there's a bigger fan than Venkat Garu for Bahubali and Rajmouli here. So really, it'll be an honor to always, be his guest. So yeah, so we are eager for RRR to release, and more than us, I really want to see a smile on all your faces, because this is bringing back the lost glory of two stars being a part of a project. And I hope this keeps going forward and it becomes one, it already is. I hope that it becomes one big Indian industry where we're all traveling all over India and shooting movies.
సార్ నమస్తే సార్ మల్లప్ప అంతా పవర్ టీవీ రిపోర్టరు సార్ RRR సినిమాలో మీ ఏదైనా సీన్ కానీ తారక్ కానీ లేదా చరణ్ గారు కానీ నాకన్నా బాగా చేసినది ప్రొఫెషనల్ జెర్సీ ఏమైనా ఏ సీన్స్ ఉన్నాయనేసి
నాకు ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఇది
మీ ఇద్దరికి
మీ ఇద్దరికి సో దేర్ ఆర్ మెనీ సీన్స్ వేర్ చరణ్ హ్యాస్ ఎక్సెల్డ్ than me, and I'm sure there are many scenes I've excelled than Charan. Finally, it all brings down to one thing called RRR has to excel. So we've never had this feeling, oh, nakante baga chestunada leda nakante ekko scene unnaya. I'm sure I can answer on his behalf also. Ayanu kuda eppudu feel avaledu. For us it is RRR. We want him to be, be happy. మమ్మల్ని ఈ క్యారెక్టర్స్కి ఎంచుకున్నందుకు అల్లూరు సీతారామరాజుగా ఆయన చేసిన కొమ్ముడు భీమ్గా నేను చేసిన మేము మా పని నటులుగా అయిన డ్రీమ్ని బాగా మేము ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళగలుగుతున్నాం. ఎందుకంటే ఆయన స్టోరీకి ఫేసెస్ మేము, వీఆర్ ద ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ స్టోరీ. సో యాజ్ లాంగ్ యాజ్ వీ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ హిమ్ ఇమెన్స్ సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ వీఆర్ హ్యాపీ.
సార్ ఇంకోటి సార్ RRR సినిమా తర్వాత ఆడియన్స్ మీ పైన చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటారు. ఆ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ ఎఫెక్ట్ మీ పైన ఎలా ఉంటుంది సార్?
సార్ ఇది అదే ముందు ఈ సినిమా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ రీచ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆ సినిమా ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ మాట్లాడతాం. ఫస్ట్ ఈ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్కి రీచ్ అవుదాం, దాని తర్వాత ఆ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ మాట్లాడదాం. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుందో మాకే తెలీదు, వెయిటింగ్ అంతే.
సార్ RRR సినిమా మీ పర్సనల్ కానీ ప్రొఫెషనల్ పైన ఎలా పరిణామం పడింది? రాజమౌళి సార్.
Sir, everybody needs to get a chance, please. One question at a time, please.
Hi,
please.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರು ಅವ್ರ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ತೆಗಿಯೋ ಮೂವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹೊರತು ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫೈರು, ನಾನು ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಗಿಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಆ ಫೈರ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ? ಕೆಲವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ತೆಗೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಫ್ಲಾಪ್ ಈ ಥರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಫೈರ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ? ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ರ, ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ತ್ರಿಬಲ್
He's a fan, sir.
ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರ.
He's a fan, sir. It was not a question, it was a compliment.
Okay, I think the answer there is there in the question itself. Yeah, thank you.
Hi sir, here sir. This is Nagendra from Passion for Movies.
Yes.
So everyone will have a godfather. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡ್ಫಾದರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ, ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊತಾನೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು?
Yeah, my family is my godfather, and they constantly give me advice. They constantly criticize every scene that I take, every movie that I make. They constantly criticize. So I think, but they criticize because they want nothing but the best for me. So yeah, my family is my god and my godfather both.
ఎస్ అండి, రఫీ ఫ్రమ్ ఎన్టీవీ అండి, రాజమౌళి గారు. ఎస్ రఫీ ఫ్రమ్ ఎన్టీవీ అండి. అయితే ఇప్పుడు బయట ఫ్యాన్స్ చూస్తే మా హీరో గొప్ప అంటే మా హీరో గొప్ప అంటున్నారు. ఈ మూవీతో వాళ్ళకి సమాధానం దొరుకుతుందని భావించవచ్చా?
అది ఇంపాసిబుల్ అండి. ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎప్పుడు మా హీరో గొప్ప అంటారు. సో అది అందులో విచిత్రం ఏం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు తారక్ కానీ చరణ్ కానీ వాళ్ళు ఫ్లాప్ సినిమాలు తీసుకున్నా సరే, అందులో వాళ్ళు సరిగ్గా చేయని సినిమాలు తీసుకున్నా సరే మా హీరో గొప్పనే అంటారు. నా సినిమాలో చూసినప్పుడు తారక్ ఫ్యాన్స్కి మా హీరో బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేసాడు అని రావాలి, చరణ్ కూడా బాగా చేసాడు అని అనిపించుకోవాలి. సేమ్ అలాగే చరణ్ ఫ్యాన్స్ మా హీరోయే గొప్పగా ఉన్నాడు అని అనుకోవాలి, తారక్ కూడా బాగా చేసాడు అని అనిపించుకోవాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ ఐ థింక్ మై జాబ్ లైస్. ఇఫ్ దే ఫీల్ దట్, దెన్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ సక్సెస్ఫుల్.
దే విల్ సాటిస్ఫై ద క్యారెక్టర్స్.
రైట్, ఎస్.
Sir, here. Yes, Kili.
One second.
ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೀಸರ್ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜುನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ?
అదే కన్నడలో చెప్పు తారక్, అంటే అందరికి ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్. మాట్లాడంటావు. No, I think Rajmouli garu maaki story cheppaka munde, much before, many years before, we had a very good close relationship. Hi.
Sorry about it, sir. Yes.
So that continued and it turned into a film also, and more than before RRR, after RRR, while working in RRR, I've seen more beautiful shades in Tarak. నాకు ఇంకా తారక్ దగ్గరగా అయిపోయాడు, ఇంకా బాగా దగ్గరగా చూశాను. అండ్ 365 days ago, whatever, 3 years, how many days ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా నాకు తెలియదు, కానీ దే వర్ డేస్ వెన్ వీ వర్ రియలీ హై, చాలా ఎంజాయ్మెంట్తో చేసాం. దే వర్ లో డేస్, దే వర్ డిఫికల్ట్ డేస్ ఇన్ షూట్. ఇవన్నీలో ఐ సా అ గ్రేట్ పర్సన్, అండ్ దెన్ ఐ సా అ గ్రేట్ ఫ్రెండ్షిప్, which I think I'm going to cherish all my life.
Hi sir, Rajamouli sir.
Sir, Rajamouli sir.
Hi sir. Sir,
can the mics given be only to the press, please? Sir. Only press.
Sir.
Press, right?
Yes sir.
Okay, please.
Yes.
sir, Raj.
ನೀವು ಮಾಡುವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿಗೆ ತೆಲುಗು ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇತರೆ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ಜನ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಹೀರೋ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ
ಸರ್.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Many times I have told this. See, why we have a press meet is because we want you to write about RRR. Okay, the moment I answer this question, you will write about Rajmouli wants to work with that hero. RRR, when you you will send it to the last this thing. Let's talk about that separately. For now, let's talk about RRR.
sir, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಸರ್, ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
మౌలి సార్, నేను ఆశా ఎన్టీవీ తెలుగు నుంచి. ఓకే సార్.
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೀರೋಗಳು. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ನ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ?
Okay. Yeah, of course. Unless we involve the technicians into the process of filmmaking, no director can make a movie. Obviously, I'll tell my story to all my technicians, all my actors, everyone. I have to tell them. Unless I tell them the story, it's impossible to make it. Yeah. Yes.
సార్ మౌలి సార్, నేను ఆశ ఎన్టీవీ తెలుగు నుంచి. మనం మొదటి నుంచి చూసుకున్నట్లయితే మీతో నటించిన హీరోస్, మీ దగ్గర మీ సినిమాలో నటించిన హీరోలకి మీ సినిమా అయిన తరువాత వాళ్ళకి ఖచ్చితంగా ఫ్లాపే మిగులుతుంది. అది మనం గ్రాఫ్ చూసుకోవచ్చు సార్. మీ హీరోస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారా లేదో, బట్ కానీ మీరు నెక్స్ట్ వాళ్ళతో కలిసి సినిమా చేసే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుందా? అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు చరణ్ తోని తారక్ తోని సినిమా చేశారు, నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ కూడా మళ్ళీ ఇదే యాక్టర్స్ తో తీసుకునే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటుందా నెక్స్ట్ స్టోరీ స్క్రిప్ట్ పరంగా?
ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఇప్పటికి 20 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి 10 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి అడుగుతున్నారని చెప్పి బోర్ కొట్టేసింది. ఎవరన్నా నెక్స్ట్ సినిమా మా హీరో సినిమా ఫ్లాప్ అయిపోయిన ఎవరన్నా సినిమా తీస్తారా? అది ఎవరు తీయరు కదా. అది అలాగేం జరగదు కూడా. దేర్ ఆర్ మెనీ ఇన్స్టెన్సెస్ వేర్ ద హీరోస్ గాట్ సక్సెస్ అండ్ ద వై వీ వర్క్ టుగెదర్ ఇస్ బికాస్ వీ హ్యాడ్ అ గ్రేట్ స్టోరీ. If we have a great story, we would definitely work together. But we won't together just because we are friends and okay, let's do a movie together. That's not how it's going to happen. Yes.
ಸರ್, ಸರ್ ರವಿಕುಮಾರ್, ETV ಭಾರತದಿಂದ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರಾಮಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು NTR ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಸರ್, 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಬ್ಬರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ 3 ಜನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು, ಆ ಥರ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳು ನಡೆದಿದ್ಯಾ?
Sir, at situations were you angry or like did you guys have an argument or something like that, sir?
Sir, there are many instances where there was a lot of anger, lot of frustration, lot of
frustration only, sir. And whom, sir?
Avesha, sir. That all comes from him because we were brats. So obviously all that frustration was from his side only towards us. So many instances like that. Entire 3 years ante close to about 1195 or 1200 days. Every day he had a tension and anger towards us. So there were many incidents.
ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ರಾಮಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ ತುಂಬ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್, ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೇ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವೇ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಮಚರಣ್ ಸರ್ ಫೈರು, ನೀವು ವಾಟರು, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಾದರೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎತ್ತರ ಜಂಡ ಹಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾತ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಮೋಷನಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ, ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅದು ತಾತ garu was not there in that song. So adu, I think it was some fans who changed it. It was Tanguturi Veereshan Numpantul garamma. But adre frankly telling, Rajmouli visualized Charan as fire and me as water. But knowing Charan for so many years, I will always say that Charan is water. Because water ನಮ್ಮ ಈಗ when you're looking at it, ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿದೋ ನಮಗೆ we won't know that unless and until you really get into it. So only when you're a very close friend of Charan, you will understand the depth in him. So yeah, so he's water.
ಸರ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್? ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್?
No. already we released so much, so I only have to release the film. There is nothing more to release.
Sir,
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಿ, ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸು.
ಸರ್, ಲೋಕೇಶ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. NTR ಸರ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಐಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಅಂಥ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳಿಗೆ RRR ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡುತ್ತಾ?
Sir, I prefer not answering this question purely because if I answer that, as I said, that is going to be highlighted than RRR release. I'm going to talk only about RRR. RRR is a film which you can watch with your family, go through an emotional turmoil as my director Rajmouli promised. You will have fun, you will have nail-biting situations, you will want to kick the seat you're sitting on, you would want to tear the seat you're sitting on, you would want to go tear that screen you're seeing, so you'll go through a lot of emotions. And Triple R is a wholesome entertainment movie.
ಸರ್ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನಿಮಗೇನೆ NTR ಸರ್ ಅಂದರೆ 21 ಇಯರ್ಸಿಂದ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು
ಅಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾ ಸರ್? ಫೀಲ್ ಸೋ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ನಾವು.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಮದಂಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಸಿನಿಮಾದ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಿಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು RR ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಸರ್ ನೀವು?
Sir, nothing has changed. In Rajamouli, the amount of effort he puts as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, nothing has changed. His want for 100% has not changed 100%. But he's hungrier. Now that, see, when you have a very powerful soldier, a warrior, when you give him the most ultimate weapon, imagine how he's going to use it. So that's what he's doing now. With Bahubali, he could erase these imaginary lines. Sir, it's because of Rajamouli, I think I have this chance of coming into Karnataka and talking to you people. And not being, every time, sir, you will have this fear. Inhibitions ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ sir. Okay, I don't know how they're going to receive me. I don't know how it will be when I talk. See, I'm not trying to tell you that my Kannada is 101% perfect. No, my mother is a Kannadiga. I was born in Hyderabad. I have a touch with Kannada language. But today when I'm coming and confidently talking, even though there are mistakes, I know now that after interacting with you once, is that I know you will understand my problem and respect me for that and take me into your hearts. And that has happened only because of Rajamouli. Only he could erase those imaginary lines which we had as region films, and it's made us one big Indian film industry. So it's that.
So namaste sir, Harshini from Z Media. So question 3 ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, RRR ಫಿಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಲ್ಪನಿಕದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ?
Totally fiction. It's completely fiction. There is no historical facts in RRR. Everything is fiction.
ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೀ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಶಿವಣ್ಣ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಪ್ಪು ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಟೀಸರ್ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಆಬ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಡ್ತಿದೆ?
Puneet sir is never absent. He's always in our hearts. That's what I said. Puneet sir is a celebration. So he will, even though the function is happening today without Puneet sir will always be in our hearts there. And I'm telling you, he will be on that stage, standing beside us and blessing us. For sure. This is not just because I want to answer it like that and I'm answering. It's not a very diplomatic answer. It's a very right, open, love-filled answer because I know what he was. And I was a very few people to have gone through such a beautiful, love-filled journey with him.
In fact, just to add,
Sharon sir,
one second. Yes sir.
We feel that ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗನು his life is a celebration. ಇವತ್ತು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ we have a performance which is dedicated to ಪುನೀತ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ our liveliness, our energy in ತೋರಿಸಿ, because Puneet means lot of energy.
Celebration.
All energetic performances of his is what we are compiling and playing today. That's dedication to Puneet sir.
It's going to be a power pack for performance for power star Puneet Rajkumar sir. One at a time please. Somebody with a mic, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮೈಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡಿ and repeat. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಸಿಪಾಯಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮಗನೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ. ವೇಟಿಂಗ್.
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯಾರೋ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಫೋನ್ చేయాలి. ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್.
Sharon sir.
But I really think he's already a part of Kannada film called Triple R.
Yes sir, Triple R Kannada.
Yes sir.
We have to tell you,
Yes sir.
I don't know how many screens Venkat garu is releasing Kannada version in Karnataka. Tarak is very good in Kannada speaking that, and Rajmouli garu insisted nato ma iddarto Kannada maatadincharu, and I really enjoyed. One of my experiences of dubbing 4 or 5 languages, Kannada was one of my favorite language.
సో చరణ్ సార్, ఇప్పుడు బాహుబలి సినిమా చాలా మందికి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్గా ఉంది. చాలా మంది చిన్నపిల్లలు చూస్తే నేను సూపర్ మ్యాన్, స్పైడర్ మ్యాన్, నేను బాహుబలి అని చెప్తున్న రోజులు ఇవి. ఇలాంటి టైంలో పిల్లలు తర్వాత నేను అల్లూరి సీతారామరాజు లేదా నేను కొమరం భీమ్ అని చెప్తారు. అలాంటి మీకు చిన్నపిల్లలు అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం. సో అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ చూసినప్పుడు మీకు ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
అంతే అండి, ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ అవెంజర్స్ ఏవో చూస్తున్నాం కదా, సో మాకు అవెంజర్స్ ఈయనే తీస్తారు కాబట్టి వీ ఫీల్ లైక్ దట్, అండ్ వీ ఫీల్ నైస్ వెన్ కిడ్స్ ఫీల్ లైక్ దట్. మన ఇండియన్ స్టోరీస్, మన ఇండియన్ సూపర్ హీరోస్ ఒకవేళ ఉంటే ఇలాగే ఉంటారేమో. ఇట్స్ గుడ్, ఇట్స్ నైస్ ఫీలింగ్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ గుడ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఆల్సో.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. నెక్స్ట్.
Yes. Good evening. Sorry. Good afternoon. My name is Kirti Patil.
Sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second. Mic baratte. 1 second. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Ramcharan sir, my question is for you.
Okay.
So for the first time you have dubbed in the Kannada. So how was your experience and was it easy going or was it tough?
Just told
He just
a
spoke
question
about it.
before. I really enjoyed dubbing for Kannada.
Okay.
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ RR ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿತ್ತು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲೇ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಟೈಟ್ಲನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇದೇ ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ? ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಮುಹೂರ್ತದ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ರೀಸನ್?
Sir, audience fixed it, sir. Before we can think of any other title, we had the chance of considering different titles. Suppose we had few titles, but meanwhile the audience have fixed it is RRR, and we were telling the fans and we are telling the audience that this is a working title, but they were telling us no, we fixed on our minds the title is RRR. So we had to follow the audience and named it and titled it RRR.
ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಏನು ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಒಂದು ಗಲಾಟೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆ ಗಲಾಟೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗೋದಾ, ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್?
No sir, everything is sorted out. Everything is fine.
Okay, last few questions. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2-3 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ and please stick to RRR movie, sir, please.
సార్, మై క్వశ్చన్ యాజ్ అ సైకాలజికల్గా ఒక సినిమా చూసి బయట వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఒకరిలాగా హీరోగా, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అర్నాల్డ్ ఫిలిం చూస్తే అర్నాల్డ్ మరీ మనం బయట వచ్చేలాగా, ఈ ఫిలిం చూసేటప్పుడు ఇద్దరిలో ఎవరిలాగా వచ్చేది? ఎయిదర్ రాజమౌళి సార్ లాగా, ఎన్టీఆర్ లాగా?
వాళ్ళు సినిమా చూసొచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇలాంటి వ్యక్తులు నాకు ఫ్రెండ్ అయితే బాగుండని ఫీల్ అవుతారండి ఆడియన్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ థింక్.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್, ಚಂದನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಟ್ಲ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಡ್ ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ KGF ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ A to Z ಇಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ KGF ಅಂತಲೇ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಜೇಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ರೋಣ, ಈಗ RRR ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು RRR ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಹಾಗೇನೆ A to Z ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನಾದರೂ ಟೈಟಲ್ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಜನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ?
I mean, I never thought of naming the title of a film in such a complicated way. The main reason why we should have a title is that audience should immediately connect to it. It should be easy to converse. If it's a very difficult title, people will not be able to discuss about the film. So title should be simple and it should reflect what the film is. For me, that's it. I don't think of in a very complicated way. I won't think of what that person will say, this person will say. I won't complicate it so much.
Okay, ಎರಡೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, 2 questions please.
RRR ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮೈಲಿಗಲ್ಲು ಸಾಧಿಸ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರಗಳು ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ. ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್?
After the release of the film, what changes can we expect in the movie industry? Because it's going to be a milestone film, sir.
I don't know, sir, because my job is to make a film in the best way possible. Once the film is out of my hand, once it goes into the theaters, then I have no role to play. I become a part of the audience and I just have to watch what happens. I don't know what's going to happen.
ಸರ್ ಆರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೂವಿಯಿಂದಲೇ ಈಗ ಆರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೂವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಕುಟುಂಬಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಪಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗಳ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಬ್ಬರದು ಸರ್.
The way we believe in Rajmouli, our families also believe in Rajmouli. So our families are also believing Rajmouli will give us an unforgettable film.
Yeah.
Sir, last question, sir. Last question for the day, please.
Last two questions. Yeah,
Last.
last two. Rajmouli sir, you are of course I don't mind to compare different films and it may be a bit premature question. Your Bahubali was runaway hit because of fantasy basically. Now this RRR seems to have been set during colonial era. Now we had Saira Narasimha Reddy, though the content was very strong and though there was emotional content, of course it could not make an impact, and Chiranjeevi did say that filmmakers should think of commercial aspects while making films. So how confident are you about commercial success of RRR, whether it can match Bahubal's success or can surpass?
I don't know, sir. I don't compare my films with my other films. For me, once Bahubali is done, it is done. I don't think about Bahubali at all. I think only about the present film. So every film is like a first film for me. If I had thought in that way, then I couldn't make Magadira after Yamadonga, Iga after Magadira, Bahubali after Iga. I couldn't have made that. I don't compare films like that. And if I am not confident about the success of the film, I wouldn't take it up in the first place. And I wouldn't make my producers spend more than 500 crores for that movie if I am not confident about the success. It is as simple as that.
ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಸರ್.
Okay, ಇದು last question, sir.
ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಮೂಲೆ ಒಂದು 2 ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಈ RR ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ 375 to 400 ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 2000 to 2200 ಶೋಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂದ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹಾಕೋಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಲೀಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಮೋಷನ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಹಾಕೋಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಡ್ ದಟ್, ಸಮ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಯಾಳಮು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಿಳು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಲುಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೆನ್ಸಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಡ್ ಕನ್ನಡ and you are not occupancy is little less, maybe it will go to other languages, but otherwise we are giving enough prominence to Kannada version and it will be played all over.
Thank you, Venkat sir. Thank you. That's all for the day.
ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.